Hi guys, it's me TJ, back for another video. Hey, if you guys like and watch my content, hit that like, subscribe over here, hit that little bell notification to all so you get all the notifications when I drop a new video. But let's get into the video. Let's get started. Alright, today we're looking at some Star Wars. You know, dun, 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 you know, I like some of the stuff before. I like the original 6, the ones that George Lucas had. Yeah, those are my favorite. So, anyway, let's start with the small guy today. Sorry, you can't really see my face. Okay, first guy we got is an Ewok. These are Star Wars miniatures, the board game. Okay, and here's his abilities. I don't know if you can see that. And here is the figure. Really well detailed. All these figures are really well detailed. I'll read you back of the card too, so I called these guys cannon fodder. Okay, their hit points are 10, defense of 12, attack +1, and a damage at 10. Okay. Special abilities. Melee attack. This character can only attack adjacent enemies. Wow. Swarm gets a +1. This character gets a +1 to attack against a target for each other allied Ewok adjacent to that target. So, if you got both Ewoks, if you got like a group of 5 Ewoks, means they all get a +5 because each adjacent Ewok next to that other Ewok gets a +1 to damage or attack. Yeah, so you would have 5, you would have +6. So if they had like a 12, you'd have to roll a 6 or better on a 20-sided dice, which I'll show you one of those. I'll show you my first dice that I ever had, which one of my best friends gave it to me, so I still have it. I've had these figures since 2005, episode 3. Yeah, episode 3 came out. I've had these for a long time. But there's the Ewok. And let's get to next. I got 3 of these guys, so I'll show you one character. I'll show you the card. Okay. It's a Tusken Raider. Okay. Hit points are 10. Defense is 13, attack +3, and damage is 20. Special abilities is got Careful Shot +4. On this character's turn, if he does not move, he gets a +4 to attack. Other characters do not provide cover against this character's attack. So he's a pretty cool figure. Pretty cool figure. I'll show you his figure. I got like 3 of these guys. Show you the best one. Let's see. That's his back. That's a Tusken Raider. I got 3 of these guys. Okay. Next, got 3 of these guys also. I'll show you his cards first, then I'll read the back. Okay. We have Dark Trooper Phase 3. He's got a hit points at 80, defense is 17, attack plus 10, and damage 20. Okay, he says droid immune to hits, no subject to counter effect. Missiles 20 replaces attack sight, 20 damage to target and to each character adjacent to that, save of an 11. So if you roll an 11 or higher, it saves that character from getting damage. Or the other ones, they all have to roll an 11. So like if you got like 2 characters sitting next to each other and one gets hit with this, the other one has to roll for the damage, and then whether that character has the hit points to take it, that character's either gone off the board or taken damage or completely missed if it saves of an 11 or better. That's what that means. So, well, let me show you the character. Okay. Okay. And it's Dark Trooper Phase 3. It's kind of a little blurry for you. I'm sorry about that. Camera needs cleaned. Alright. Up next, we have E522 Assassin Droid. It's got 100 hit points, defense is 16, a plus 8 to attack, and damage is a 20. Droid immune, critical hits, not subject to counter effects. Double attack on his turn. This character can make 1 extra attack instead of moving. Program target. After setting up, choose any 1 enemy. This character gets a plus 4 to attack, and accurate shot can attack an enemy cover even if it's not in the nearest enemy against the target chosen by the enemy. Okay, so this character right here can choose any enemy and shoot at it that it wants without taking a negative. That's a cool character. It's been a long time since I've been into miniatures. I got to get back into this. This is sweet. You guys, I like Star Wars. I like the George Lucas Star Wars. Like I say, I'm a guy of originality. That's all cool. Okay. Up next, ooh, super old. Remember, this is like 2005 and earlier. Some of these characters are. So, you know, one of my friends has got an entire stormtrooper army. He used to have an AT-AT. We had an all-out battle. We had like 5 maps going at once. It was insane. It was insane. I gotta show you how many I got. We got a long video to shoot, so. Alright. Next character is Darth Sidious, Sith Master. And this is a good card. Hit points 120, nice. Defense 19, nice. Attack 15, nice. Damage 20, nice. Unique, okay, special abilities, unique melee attack, triple attack. Force powers 2, force renewal 1, force lightning 2, force 2 replaces attack, range is 6 to 30, damage to 1 target, and second target adjacent to that target. Right on. Master of the Force 2 may spend force point to up 2 times in a single turn. Nice. Pawn of the Dark Side. Force 1 replaces attack site. Non-unique ally takes an immediate turn, which does not count as one of your 2 activations this phase. At the end of turn, it takes 10 damage. Okay, there's kind of a sticky on the back, so let me kind of pull this out of the sleeve a little bit. A little bit of a sticky on the back. Remember, be really careful with these. These are old. These are like 2005. That's why I got them all in plastic. At the end of this character's turn, 2 allies with 6 squares of this character can switch positions with a character. So, yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's really cool. It's a really good card. This is really, really old. You know? And here's the character. Here's your character. Oh, I dropped him. Oops, my bad. Sorry, Darth Sidious. Here you go. Yeah. Really cool. Okay. Up next, we have Nom on the Moor. This guy right here. Okay, his hit points are 80. Excuse me. In defense, 18. Attack plus 12. Damage 10. Unique cunning attack plus 4 to attack and 10 damage against an enemy who has not activated this round. Right on. Force immunity. Enemies cannot affect this character with force powers or spend force points to reroll attacks against this character or to respond to this character's attacks and abilities. Wow. Loner plus 4 to attack if no allies are within 6 squares. Right on. The Loth Mascure. At the start of the skirmish, choose a non-unique allied character. That ally gains strength. Right on. This character's got a lot. Parlin Boyle. Replaces turn. 40 damage to 1 adjacent enemy. Save of an 11. If this character has cover, he does not count as the nearest enemy for an attack further than 6 squares who choosing targets. It's crazy. Characters in your squad with Sith, including Nom Armor, who have cover cannot target by non-adjacent enemies. Characters in your squad with the Sith gain self-destruct 20 when this character is defeated. Each adjacent character takes 20 damage. That's crazy. This character's crazy. A long card too. Look at that. Okay, here's the character. You know, these characters are really well built and they're really well painted. I mean, it takes time. I mean, yeah, they're kind of flat. They're kind of plain, but they've got carved detail into everything in there. If you really look at it. The lens really needs to be cleaned. Is that better? I hope so. Okay. Up next, we got 2 of these guys. These are a Night Sister Sith Witch. Hit points 60, defense 16, attack plus 8, damage 20. Special abilities: Infamy. Allies with Savage within 6 squares lose Savage. Melee attack, can attack only adjacent enemies. Okay, she's got force powers. Force powers: Force 3, Force Lightning, Force 2 replaces attack, range 6 to 30 damage to target and 2 characters adjacent to that target. Right on. I got 2 of these guys, so I'll show if you want to see them both. Hey, they're both through. As I drop one. Sorry, guys. Night Sister Sith Witch. And a Night Sister Sith Witch. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do you guys think about Star Wars? I mean, this is just the start of what I got. I mean, well, I got a lot. I got a lot. So what's next? Dark Phase Trooper Phase 1. Hit points 30, defense 16, attack plus 10, damage 20. Special abilities: droid immune to critical hits, do not subject to counter effects. Melee attack, can only attack adjacent enemies. Boom. He's an alright character. He's good to have more like cannon fodder for the higher damage stuff. Like he can take a small hit or two. But here he is. A little bigger. We got minis. Man, I remember playing this. It took me all day to play a game. One game. One entire day to play a game. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. And don't get me wrong, this was fun. Okay. Up next, we got Stormtrooper. And hit points 10, defense 16, attack plus 4, damage 10. He's literally got nothing on the back. He's just there either as cannon fodder or to shoot something. That's literally it. So, Stormtrooper, nothing special. Alright. Let's see what we got next. We got, let's see, this guy here. Aqualish Spy. Hit points 40, defense 16, attack plus 6, damage 10. Special abilities: Spotter 10. If this character combines fire against a target within 6 squares, the attacker gets plus 10 to damage that target. So that character is pretty cool for that, I guess. You know. And here he is. These guys are amazingly detailed. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it all that well. It's kind of blurry in my camera, but these guys are amazing. They're detailed really well. And they're smaller than my finger. It's crazy. I used to buy these for like $30 in a big box. Like, they were expensive for the starter packs. That was pretty fun. Okay, up next, let's see what we got. I mean to show you the character yet. We got Twi'lek Scodrol. Okay, he's got hit points of 20, defense 14, attack plus 5, damage 10. Special abilities: Cunning Attack. This character gets plus 4 to attack and 10 to damage against an enemy who has not activated this round. Melee attack. This character can attack only an adjacent enemy. Okay, so that's this guy right here. Alright. And, of course, Here's the character. Alright. There he is. He's got, you know, all his stuff on. He's got, you know, even his necklace is pearl. Purple. Excuse me. Pearl purple. Yeah. Oh, and a huge shout out to my girl Dory. She came out here last night and pretty much stayed an hour up helping me clean and organize all this stuff. So a huge shout out and a thank you to her. So thank you very much. It's really cool of you. Thank you. Alright. We got time for a few more, I believe. Yeah, we got time for a few more. And I'll be opening another toy today. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up in the video. Okay. We got weekly leader. Hit points 40, defense 14, attack plus 7, damage 20. He's got clave on this per turn. If this character defeats an adjacent enemy by making an attack, he can make one melee attack against another character adjacent enemy. Melee attack can attack only an adjacent enemy. Mighty swing on this turn of this character does not move. He gets plus 10 damage against an adjacent enemy. Report cost 1 less when in the same squad as a character named Jabba the Hutt. He's a Jabba the Hutt dude. Commander effect. Non-unique followers with 6 squares gain mighty swing. That's this dude here. That's weekly leader. And yeah, here he is. Yeah, these are really well detailed. I actually enjoyed these. Check them out. Pretty cool. Really small. It would have been cool if I got to paint them, but I probably wouldn't have done such a good job as these guys have done. This is really well made. I mean, I could see the fingers holding that bar there. I mean, they're painted individually, which is cool. Okay. Next, we have another Stormtrooper. He got hit points of 10, defense 16, attack plus 4, and 10 damage. And he's got nothing on the back written there, so he is just another common Stormtrooper. Excuse me. Wow, I'm burpy today. Yeah. Yoda's still the best. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got this next one. Let's see. We got Imperial Officer. Hit points 30, defense 14, attack plus 5, damage 10. Commander effect. At the end of this character's turn, one non-unique follower within 6 squares can make an immediate attack. Right on. So he's good for that. Here's the character. Itty bitty officer. Here we get freeze. And shoot. Yeah. Right on. I love these things. These things are awesome. Okay. You know what? I was just thinking to myself, you guys need to see something great to get into this video. So, I'm going to pull out something special for you. And pull it out of the sleeve for you. Yeah. Super old card, super old character. Like, I hunted for this character for like years. I think it was one of my best friend. Another big shout out, Carl, got me this character, so huge shout out to him. Thank you, Carl. But this would be Yoda, Jedi Master. Hit points 140, defense 21, attack plus 14, damage 20. Okay, special abilities. Unique melee attack, can attack only adjacent enemies. Triple attack. On his turn, this character can make 2 extra attacks instead of moving. Okay. Force powers. Force 6. Force defense. Force 3 cancels a force power. Used by a character within 6 squares. Force valor. Force 2. For the rest of the skirmish, this character gains the following commander effects. Follow within 6 squares, gets +2 attack and +2 to defense. Lightsaber deflect. Force 1, when hit by a non-melee attack, this character takes no damage with a save of an 11. Okay. Commander effects. Allied Wookiees within 6 squares gain bodyguard. If an adjacent ally would take damage from an enemy attack, this character can take the damage instead. So this is a really good character, okay? Again, thank you. This was a really big one for me. I really enjoyed. I really enjoy Yoda. I'm a big Yoda fan, as it were. And yeah, probably the strongest of them all. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Of all the Jedis and Sith, I think Yoda had it. So let me get to the character though. Let me put that back in a sleeve. Alright, just so we can keep it nice and contained. And he is tiny. He's tiny. He's Yoda. He's smaller than my fingernail. It's crazy. Oh, this is not Grocha. This is not Baby Yoda. This is Yoda Jedi Master. The one and only Yoda. Yoda's cool. Alright. You guys want to see one more? We can do one more, and then I'll roll a dice to see which one we open. And let's see here. Let's make it another good one. We got Darth Vader Jedi Hunter. His hit points are 140, defense 23, attack plus 16, damage 20. Special abilities. Unique dark armor. When this character attacks damage, he replaces the damage dealt by 10 with a save of an 11. Adjacent enemies with the lightsaber ignore his special ability. Jedi Hunter +4 and +10 to damage against enemies with force ratings. Melee attacks, triple attack. Force powers. Force 2, force grip. Force 1 replaces attack sight 10 damage. Put my elbow down. Force renewal 1. This character gets force 1 each time he activates. Force whirlwind 2 force replaces attack range 6, 20 damage to target and each character adjacent to that target save of an 11. Lightsaber block. Yeah. Lightsaber block. Force 1 when hit by melee attack. This character takes no damage with the save of an 11. Lightsaber deflect. Force 1 when hit by a non-melee attack. This character takes no damage with a save of an 11. Lightsaber sweep. Force 1 replaces attack. Can attack each adjacent enemy once. So Vader. we got Vader, the original Vader. We like Vader. Everybody run, it's Vader. Ah! Come here. But anyways, you know what? I'll tell you what. I got by the way, this is the one dice that I've had the entire time I've had these miniatures. So, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll the dice. 10 or below, I open the light side. 10 or above, and I open the dark side. One box today. One box. So, let's hope for 10 or above. Okay? Ready? Alright, here we go. Okay, light side it is. I said 10 or above light side or dark side? Dark side, I believe. I believe dark side. Comment below. Let me know. I'll remedy it later. Next video. We got a lot to go through, so let's get to it. Alright, check it out. Unboxing of Star Wars. These guys are cool. Like, that's what Vader came in this box. Like, this is really cool on the detail. I know they're just cheap little toys, but they came in really good detail, and they're really, the legs don't bend, but the arms move. So it's all good. They're just for looking. We're all just looky-loos anyway, yeah. Come on, box. I will win this box. Now we know why I don't open anything. I can't get it open. Now you're sticking to the plastic. Oh, that's why. You were glued. It was glued. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull his head off. Ugh. Man. Theft proof, I guess. They were like, the cheapest toy will never make it out of the box, but the most expensive will just fall out. Fall apart. What's going on here, guys? Why is it falling apart? Paid $200 and it's just falling apart. You ever been there? If you've been there, let me know. I've been there. So I look for quality. Okay. What do you think? Star Wars today? Seems good, huh? I gotta go out there and watch Luke Skywalker in the first couple of movies make a butt of himself with his sister. Why, man? That's your sister, dude. Why would you do that? Oh well, whatever. There he is. The Stormtrooper. Oh, whoa, cool. He's even got the blaster. Look at that. And he moves. His legs not so much, but his waist moves. He's got a blaster. And he works with Vader. Don't shoot me, dummy. I'm gonna choke you out. As he lifts up his arm. Yeah, he's funny. But anyways, there you have it. There's some minis. There's some Star Wars. Stay tuned for next week because I got a lot more to show you. Alright, just make sure, like, subscribe, and share on all your social media. Please. Let's get the video out there. Have a great day and stay positive.